half an hour. So there are list of questions which students are having. We try to accumulate them in a set of questionnaire. Right now, many students, many faculties will be joining us for raising the same questions. Firstly, I would like to introduce Tuheen for the same. Tuheen from CMA moving ahead. He'll be proceeding the whole procedure further. Tuheen, can you hear me? Yeah, Tuheen?
Yeah, ma'am, is it audible to you?
Yeah, we can. I hope everyone can hear that. Yeah, Tuheen, please, you proceed further.
Okay, so hello and welcome to all of you in today's webinar. My name is Tuheen. I'm from CMA Moving Ahead YouTube channel, and I'm representing here and as a co-host with Priyanka ma'am and other faculties who are there. So first of all, thank you so much Priyanka ma'am and Balwinder sir for organizing this webinar so that students can able to see their query and remove all their doubts what they're going on in their mind right now in regards to online examination. So thank you so much for that. And let's proceed with few of the questions that we have gathered from all the students throughout the from yesterday till today, and we'll proceed with the questions. So we have Balwinder sir. He is immediate past president of our institute. So welcome Balwinder sir, and it's a pleasure to talking with you for the first time, and thank you for joining us today in this webinar and addressing all the queries of all the students. So thank you so much. So sir, should I proceed with the questions? I think you
Tuheen? Can you hand it over the mic to CMA Prakash Sharma sir so that he can start?
He's here.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start with the Prakash Sharma sir, since he is here. So Prakash sir, please proceed.
Hello all. So thank you ma'am and sir. So there are several questions that I want to ask. Most of the students have some common query. I think I should start with the question number 1. One student is saying, suppose some are saying we need some time, around say 2 weeks or 3 weeks, when many have the view that the exam should be held as per the schedule given by by us. So is there a possibility to give an option to take exam in first month of next year, so that those students who need some time can prepare their can prepare for the time, and they can appear in the January 2021 for the exam, and those who are ready may still give the exam in the next month. So is there a possibility of giving a second cycle like the CA has done? Over to you, sir.
Yeah, good evening all. Should I start response one by one on the side of state?
Sir, take it one by one only, because most of the questions have the same doubt.
Most of the question is this only, I would say.
Yeah, most of the students have the same doubt only.
It's not a doubt, it is a straightway that you want extension.
Yeah, they are requesting it wholeheartedly actually, because there's a huge change right now in the whole examination pattern. So they are basically requesting because the whole set of pattern has been changed along with the type of questions to be coming up in the exam. So they want time for 3 things. Firstly, they want time to have a typing practice on the system. And secondly, they would like to have assurance of the system availability, all the resources, including net data. And then thirdly, they want some time to practice the MCQs provided by the institute so that they can work out and to score good marks in the exam, because most of these students are appearing for both the groups and preparing for last 10 months as a whole. So right now they are targeting to get both the groups cleared, due to which they want little bit of extra time. So all of them are wholeheartedly requesting on this behalf.
I think today I should answer only this question.
Yes, sir, we can.
All other questions are available on the YouTube or my other.
Yes, sir, this is the biggest not query or request only from all of us.
I've seen. I've read the chat. As read. Yeah. The question just read was that whether there is a possibility.
Yeah.
The word you've spoken is a possibility. Possibility word is a very good word. Possibility is always there for everything.
Yeah.
The question was very excellent. Possibility is there for everything all the time. Possibilities are open.
Hmm.
I could see the excellent word from Ria Kathuria about phobia. Don't make exam a phobia. He was writing favoring that we should not postpone. And I'll discuss the phobia. I'll discuss something and reply. I'll reply to you directly. Don't worry. Maybe I will give a appropriate and a direct reply today, but just give me a few minutes. I'll just.
Yeah, sure.
And,
Sure, sir. Sure.
there is a one Mr. Arpan has written 1 year hard work spoiled by many false news from institute. Dear student, you need to read again what you have written. I'm reading for your benefit. Spoiled by many false news. It means you were waiting for extension and there was a false news of extension. I think Arpan, you wrote like that. Spoiled by many false news from institute, like a false news for extension. But what you have written in the beginning, 1 year hard work. When you have already done a 1 year hard work, how does 1 day or 2 day or 10 days matter to you? Please read your statement, what you have written. You have written 1 year hard work spoiled. If the person who has done 1 year hard work, don't need any extra day. And one of the students I could read, same Arpan, global exam, don't compare us with the global. It's up to you, sir. If you don't want to go global, please next time, please come to my institute in Calcutta with a physical form and a physical draft. And I'll put a queue there and give the submit a form like you used to go to the cinema halls and go to the school colleges earlier in us, standing in a queue, giving the physical form and going to a banker in a queue, going for a bank draft. Then next time I'll call you at Calcutta office or your nearby office. Please come with the, come to me, purchase examination form for 20 rupees. You recall our examination form was 20 rupees, 1, 2 year, 3 year back, something like. So I'll call you once, purchase a form for 20 rupees, come again, filled up, get the attested documents attested by some officer, guested officer, then come again with a bank draft, then I'll take your examination form or something. You want to remain in that area, it's up to you. Now, one of the students has written, I'm not naming, hum exam hi nahi denge, so this is your choice. But I'll start the things with first word phobia. I'll definitely reply to you, don't worry. I'll reply to you quite formally. The phobia word is definitely an excellent point given by Ria. I recall my journey as a professional, having a multiple qualification in addition to CMA also, I have other qualifications also. I still recall when I was I was in a professional examination and preparing to appear in both the groups in the final. My and my friend circle were studying together. We were exactly, I recall, the 26 friends studying together at one of the particular group, and 3 of those were already clear one group. It means we were 23 left. I'm talking a long back on my journey. I qualified in 96 June only. Out of the 23 students, because of my motivation at that time as a student, I was motivating my colleagues. Let us appear both groups. My resolution in life is, come what may, let us appear in both groups. This is my I'm always advising students for some reasons. The reason means, suppose you pick up a paper of a costing or an accountancy or a similar practical paper. At that time, there used to be the bigger questions, 16 mark, 20 marks, something like that, the bigger ones. Today, we find the questions are very small. So today, you do not know, suppose the questions in the examination are 8 or 9 or 10. After practicing 500 questions in the examination scenario, the circumstances may be such, or maybe mental situation may be such, you may not be able to solve those. On the other hand, a student who may have practiced only few may be able to solve that, or maybe not have practiced at all, may be able to solve that in the examination mindset. It's a mindset for a particular 3 hours. I still recall 4 months before the examination, we were 23 students of my group, my friend circle, who were ready for both groups. Months passed, and when there were almost 40-45 days pending in the examination, 1.5 months approximately, we were left only the 6 students. No, Balwinderji, but really we were preparing for group 4 together. Why should we go to the examination hall and waste the first 4 days of taking the question paper? Like I advise, at least go to the if you are preparing for, go to the examination for 3 also, group 3. Reason being, sitting 3 hours Without studying, you may be able to get 10 marks. At least you will get the confidence that when you have to actually appear in group 3 in the particular next attempt, you need to prepare only for 30 marks. You need 40 total, 10 you have got without studying. But my friend circle we left with 6 only. No, we will not waste our 4 days in going to the examination hall. Let us concentrate on group 2 only. And the last month when it started, we were only 3. Balwinder Singh plus 2 students. That we 3 need to, we 3 were continuing to plan that we will appear both groups together. And what my fundamental, that 3 or 4 days of going to the examination center, trying to pass by luck or so, may help, because the subjects are the same which we have read in the Inter or the BCom. Maybe mindset works. The practical papers are easier to crack because of the old practice. May it happen. But finally, those 2 students other than me had fully prepared both the groups, going to the metro city, Delhi nearby. But those students also left during the last 15 days of the examination. No, I was unwell for 3 days. I had viral for 3 days. I'm not going to appear in both. Another student, I had a marriage in my family for 1 or 2 days. I will not going to appear. Finally, out of my 26 friend circle, exact figure I recall, I was the lone student who had to appear in both groups. Now, what will be my situation when I was preparing for group 2 and not 1? And my resolution, like a company law resolution, was clear. Resolved that I will appear in both groups, come what may. I'm speaking these things first time in a camera only. Otherwise, I've spoken these things to hundreds of students, thousands of students in the physical meetings. I was alone. There are a lot of my friends disturbing me. Why you are wasting? Then, since my mind should not get imbalanced, because daily my friends will force me. Why you're appearing in both? You will fail in group 2 also, group 4 also, because you are wasting your time in group 3. You will waste 4 days. Now, what I did, rather than deciding to leave group 3, I left the preparation of group 4 immediately for a period of 10 days. That decision was taken 30 days before the examination, exactly 30 days before the examination. I left immediately group 4. I said, since my friends are disturbing, don't waste 4 days for going to the examination hall. And I was clear, let us spend 10 days in a preparation of group 3, so that when my friend says, don't go to examination hall, don't waste 4 days, I will say, I have already wasted 10 days. Let me waste 4 more days. That was the confidence or the mindset I had that time. And the final result was I was a single student in my city of Chandigarh who cracked both the groups at that time. The word that I rated that word to the phobia. Examination is never a phobia. Take it in an entertaining manner. Now I'll share one more example. Suppose you are a student of a graduation first year or a second year or third year, or appearing in the CA finals or the CMA finals or the CS finals or others. Whether you will go to a mall for half day or 1 day in between the examinations, or go to a movie for these movies, lesser people go. In our time, there was no mall, and we used to go for a movie or generally. Whether you will go for an outing for a half day or 1 day in between the examinations, or for a movie or a cricket match or somewhere. Most of the students' answer is no. If I talk of my personal life, my answer has been yes. That time, the only entertainment thing used to be the movies. And I'm talking of the 96 when I qualified. Multiple professional qualifications I have. I think there is none of my examinations, maybe a graduation 1 or a 2 or a 3, or maybe the professional group 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever the courses I have done till now. There is 100% attendance in at least one of the movie shows. Meaning thereby, don't take exam as a phobia, the word given by Ria very clearly. That particular word of phobia has given me the refresh the memories. Otherwise, I have not thought of talking these things. I'm talking this thing because I got a very good word, phobia. Phobia has to be out. I took the examination in a very normal way. It's a routine life. So you have to take that way. Like Arpan told, 1 year hard work spoiled. If you have done one year hard work, why do you worry? Now, coming to your point of possibility of postponement, I told you that possibility is always there for everything. But bringing that possibility into the reality, we need to deliberate few things. I'm sharing with you few things. Then these days I'm getting lesser mail for extension and more mails don't extend. I have the mails from the students. I'm not saying the possibility is not. Possibility is there, but while making the possibility to reality, the institute will be discussing the questions which I'm sharing with you right now. Then we have to see which students have the weightage, high weightage, or which situation has the high weightage. The point number one to be planned is large number of students writing to us. We are June students, merged with December. Why you are postponing our career? Don't postpone our career further. This is one question we need to deliberate in the exam committee and come out with the solution. Some students are writing, we are appearing in company secretary examination also. Company secretary examinations are 3 days after the examination. And we are ready with the CMA. And if you postpone, it will be mixture. What will happen? Or even if we discuss a postponement, it means in thus it's for those students, the postpone means postpone after the company secretary examination, which they are also not ready. And after the company secretary examination means you are delaying the examination which by 1 month. It's not an easy decision by exam. Need to discuss, number one, about June students, already delayed. Number two, need to discuss about CS students. You are putting in both what to do for that. Some of the students have written that, sir, you told in some of the events in the examination that after passing the December examination, we will give you result in time. You take admission by 31st January and give the June, the next group, like inter qualifying in December can appear in final in June 21, saving of 6 months. You may have heard my lectures earlier. Presently, the system was result will come on 25th February. And since the admission for inter to final or foundation qualified for inter admission, foundation shifting to inter or inter pass out, shifting to final, the last date of admission is 31st January, then 31st July. It was when the result is in February, on 25th February, they waste 6 months because the admission due date is August and final December. It was December 20 inter pass out goes to December 20 finals. Those students are writing, sir, you gave us the assurance, we'll give you result in time so that you can take admission in January and go to June, save 6 months. Please don't spoil our 6 months. We are planning for that, going for the career 6 months early. This is the third question we need to work out. And even if I talk of the extension, one logic I'm sharing with you, which is definitely will be deliberated, that the inter-students platform was given well in advance. And the final practice platform was delayed. Why to give extension to inter? Why not to final only? There is another point being discussed. And if I talk of all these situations, the maximum mails are please don't extend. I'm not now coming to the final. What will happen? What you have given the request to us, definitely I'll see that your request is put up before the committee. Plus, please also you need to. I will be putting up your forceful request. I've seen the force today before the committee, but the committee needs to give these answers which I've discussed about what will happen to the company sector students or the June term students, the student planning for the next, what will happen. Please don't make examination phobia. But still, I give you an assurance. I will got the message from today's meeting that every student, almost every student wants extension. I'll put up before that, but the committee is again a question mark. Postponing means it will take a lot delay. It is not good for your career. Then in January, somebody will have some elections are there, some states will go to February, then go to June. Why not? Now, another thing which our host, the question was raised, is there a possibility of 2 examinations? Yes, there is a possible. We are already ready for 2 examinations in case of technical issues. Maybe in case of extreme emergency, even in the foundation, we were ready with the backend. Suppose an extreme emergency, something happens technically to some students. We are ready at the backend for the repeat examination immediately thereafter. That we are ready. We will not announce. I am sharing right now here, but the formal approval on record will be only after that issue happens. Some issue is there. But backend we will be ready for the second examination. We will deliberate on that. If that can be delayed by some day, something we'll work out on that, because you have talked on the point like the CA is going for examination in 2 months. Option in this month and subsequent month also options are there. Can we go for that? Yes, it is possible. just give us a couple of days, maybe 2-3 days more, and yes, we'll deliberate your issues and we'll come back to you very shortly on this point. So your last suggestion is very good. Why not have examination in time and also give another time to the other students after some days, so that both things happen correctly. To those who are career should not be delayed, take the examination right now. It should not happen for all. We should not disturb the students who are ready for appearance. 85,000 students have to appear. 85,000. Somebody writing, sir, more than 50% wants to extension. Answer is no. Mails are coming to the institute. We are analyzing the mails. How many mails are coming? And your 100, 200 mails doesn't matter. 85,000 percentage is with me only. And how many students are writing daily to us for extension? Rarely any mail is coming. And more mails are, please don't delay further. We are ready. Still, I've got a good message from you, a good request from you, or a suggestion from you. Can we have the option for a second? Give us 3-4 days, and we'll get back to you properly on that. Priyanka ma'am, thank you so much for this particular point. I assure you that we will put up your request to the committee, and we'll get back to you very soon. Very soon we'll get back to you. Madam, you need to unmute, madam.
Yes, sir. There are. Yes, sir.
Sorry. Just one point is 15 days extension. No, sir, no, dear student, the days is not dependent on your asking 7 or 10 or 15.
Priyanka ma'am, please unmute.
That days are dependent on the maybe like I told you, composite examinations are there, so the days will be dependent on that particular point. Blindly, we cannot go 10 days, 15 days. We have to see some elections in India, and we have to see that other institute examinations also parallelly. It should not clash with the other institutes. Maybe the CX or CS, it should not clash. So all such things are taken into consideration. In any case, I am putting your request to the committee. Let us see the possibility without disturbing these dates. Can we support without delaying the present examination? Can we go for some subsequent option for some students if something is possible? We'll work on that. Fine. Back to organizing team. Oh. Now somebody is adding 10 days extension. No. Fine. The organizing team, you can take up the further questions.
Yes, sir. May I ask some questions?
Yeah, questions. Please continue. Please continue for the questions.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. There are some issues that there is a case that suppose someone is choosing for option 1 or choosing for to take exam for group 1, but he is getting response from the institute that his preference for group 2 has been noted. He has mailed institute many times, but he is not getting any response.
In this case, normally I feel like the mails are being replied. You can share my number, and
yes, sir.
In that situation, you are required to not call me. It's better to give a screenshot of your mail at my WhatsApp. You can circulate my number to the students. Wherever there is a delay in the response from examination, help desk or so, the screenshot of the mail sent, the photo click of the you can send it on WhatsApp. I will immediately ensure that you get the proper reply and the corrected reply. Whatever you want, you please put up the mail to the help desk and give a copy to me. Copy means photo click to me. So normally we are ensuring that each mail is replied within a period of 24 hours. We are ensuring that still, if you feel that the response is not what you wanted, I'm there to help you. And the same thing you can write to the second email ID, you can note it. First option is help desk, exam help desk. And second, the mail ID is examination.director at ICMA.in. Examiner, you can look at the email ID, exact ID, spellings from the institute website. Director.examination, I'll just, I'll look and see. Examination.director at ICMA.in. You can send the mail there too also. 100% sure you'll get the reply. But still, if you feel like any delay, you can give my number.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, now we would like to forward it to CMA Akshay Sen, sir. he'll be proceeding forward for other questions. Akshay sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, please proceed further, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, one more question which is coming from the students regarding internet connectivity. Many of the students are thinking that they will give exam from the mobile hotspot. So is it possible to give exam from mobile hotspot? First thing. Second thing, if the connection is lost, will they be able to join again? And what is the time limit if it is possible or it is not possible?
First point is mobile hotspot. Yes, it is possible to do it for that. That connection, the system doesn't require the high bandwidth. That is possible. And your second question was
Yes,
if the signal goes out, signal is lost, or second part of the question was?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If signal is lost, then what will happen?
If the signal is lost, you can re-log in. Sorry, meanwhile, actually, I was busy in giving my mobile number in the chat box. I put the mobile in the chat box to all the students here. Fine. Now the point is, if the internet connectivity is lost or you log out for some other reason, you can log in and your exam will start from the same place where you left, same place. All things will be, all questions, whatever you answered will remain saved. Every question is saved immediately after you answer. So you can re-log in.
That means, sir, agar if
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
80% of the answer has been given and the student has lost the signal, then 80% attempt will be counted for sure.
Absolutely. The particular question, not counted, I will clarify a few things here. The question a student was doing and connection is lost, that particular question he has to come back again. Previous question saved, all previous questions saved, number one. Number two, these are saved in the system, not submitted. At the end of the paper, you have to submit the exam also. Electricity going out or the internet connection going out, and it doesn't mean the paper is submitted. Paper submitted means paper ends. Paper he has to submit himself. If 80% paper he has done, connection is lost, he has to come back and say submit. He has to personally submit the paper also. Question will be saved, answer will remain saved in the system, but exam submission has to be done with the click button of a submit. And he has to re-log in.
I have one more question.
Re-log in from the same system. Re-log in from the same system he has to do. Same internet connection.
Sir, if electricity has gone for 2 hours, and then he will be able to submit the answer, or in 3 hours span he can only submit?
No, that will not be allowed. That will not be allowed because of the security reasons. That in 2 hours anything can be done, then it will not be allowed. Then we will look for the subsequent attempt. We will give the convenient option for the subsequent.
One more question, sir, I have regarding the exams, that many of the students has opted out since they were not wanted to give online examination of the institute, and they were thinking about the offline. They have opted out now. But the question of such students is that, will institute take online exam in June itself, or there will be 2 exams, online as well as offline?
Exam will be online only. Only online.
Online.
And it is more convenient in the student. Those who have seen the mock test, hardly 50% of the students have reached the mock test portal till now. So those who have seen the mock test, the examination is very, very convenient system to appear now. So it will be online in future also.
So, sir, it's final. We are going global, so it's our motive that we will conduct from now further online exams only. We will not going offline now. Not
only global, it is basically the IT reforms. I give the example, and next time I'll call with the bank draft and first come for 20 rupees exam form, then take the bank draft. When IT reforms and IT initiatives are there, we are following the IT. Global is one also. Global answer is also correct. Primarily IT, then you can say global. Primarily IT reforms we have to follow. You are aware that even in the C Institute, the paper is checked these days on screen. Are you aware?
Yes, sir.
Earlier, the paper used to go by the courier to the paper checkers. Now it is scanned and shown goes on the screen only, and marks are being allotted on the screen only. We have a touch laptops these days. IT reforms are there. The same IT reform we are following. We are following the IT reform first and second global.
Priyanka ma'am. Okay, I think Priyanka. Yes, Priyanka ma'am is here. I think we cannot.
Priyanka ma'am is mute. There's a basic problem. If you mute yourself, you cannot unmute yourself.
Yeah.
That's why now I'm keeping it unmuted.
Now ma'am is unmuted.
No.
Please unmute ma'am.
No, not possible. And the host has to unmute, madam.
Yeah, I'm requesting to the ma'am. Ma'am, please unmute.
Okay. Yes. Am I
Yes,
audible
yes.
now?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Sir, there's a request regarding the same. Like you said, student can re-log in. So can we give them the guidelines on the time limit within how much time they can re-log in?
There's no fixed time we will log. Basically, there will be a proctor who has to see the genuineness of the re-login.
Because sir, I have few students who have appeared in September exams of foundation. So like as you said earlier in the other webinar, that while looking in the system, if someone looks on the other side, then their attempt will be like you can suspend the answer sheet. Depending on the invigilator.
I'll reply here only.
Yeah.
It is not automatically suspended. Person will warn first.
Okay.
Person who is looking at you, looking at the student will first warn. What you're doing, I'm going to block it if you do again.
Okay.
It's not automatic blocking, don't worry. There's no automatic blocking. First warning, second warning. Like you get the warning in the class, same 1 warning, 2 warning, 3 warnings will be there.
Okay.
At least 3 warnings will be there.
Okay, great, sir, great. And so the other issue is that like students, most of us are from middle class. So when they are appearing from their home, so they'll be very much, so much of external voices coming, be it at home or be it the, what we say, vendor going outside and they are shouting. So if that voice will be cashed up on the other way around, then the people will
don't worry for that. Proctor is there looking at you. He understands all the situations.
Okay.
When the proctor is there, your class, the person, invigilator is here. He is listening to you. He understands all the situations. The purpose is to see that no unfair means for examination are happening. These are natural things which proctor will understand. Regarding the timing, we will train our proctors accordingly. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 7 minutes. That we will internally train our proctors for that, so that if re-login is there, he has to how to ensure the genuineness. That we will train internally. No fixed time we will announce. Will not announce any time, because announcing time is it's like a right that I will log out, come after 5 minutes. No, there's no right. You don't have a right to go out. The proctor has to see whether it is a genuine lecture failure or an internet failure. He has to ensure. And we will train them, and they are trained, and we will further discuss with them internally only.
And so as you just now said, there's a possibility of second reattempt also, like if in genuine cases, students get like electricity shutdown or something like that. Because especially in Delhi, if I talk about Delhi or Gujarat, or Maharashtra, there are again lockdown is supposed to come in. So due to which even like center-based examination could take place or not on.
If I see in foundation, we did that. At the back end, we were ready for second examination for technical failures, though they were not. But we conducted examination, and the 325 people came in that examination. Because those were we offered everybody absentee, and they were so happy. Reason being, initially they thought what is coming. They were not aware. They were worried. Later on, when they saw the thousands of students here, they came back in the second exam. Here, there is no formal approval for the second examination, but definitely we will consider it. And there is not going to be any announcement of it. Note it. That approval will be only after the exam has been conducted. You don't take it as the right that I will get absent and take in second attempt. No approval is going to be there formally. We will examine the issues after the exam is closed. Considering those issues, we will allow second attempt for the technical issue case.
In genuinity of the case.
That will be approved. We will approve it at the appropriate time.
Okay. Tuhin, would you like to forward it further? Yeah, Tuhin. So the other issues are like cropping up. Firstly, like what will happen to the center-based exams in Delhi, where it's supposed to have second lockdown. So can those students will again opt back to home-based examination firstly? And
Definitely will take care of that. Going to a home-based, we will be open to support the students.
okay. And the second issue is that like most of these students might not be having resources thereof to provide the center-based, home-based exams. So what about them? Do they have the option to opt out right now?
That again will take care. Don't worry.
Okay.
That we are there to support.
Okay. Okay.
We are there to support you for opt out. If it is still required, we'll help you out. Though the date is over, we'll help you. I know these things are because of this present pandemic situation. We are there with you, and we'll take care of that opt out option later on if required. We'll announce it whenever the window opens or something like that. We'll take care of that.
Okay.
And similarly, if some the cases are this COVID cases are being increased or some particular lockdown is there in some area, we can help you shifting from a center to home based. We cannot provide you second center immediately, but home based we will be there to help you till last minute. Even if a day before you tell us, maybe some hours, 24 hours, something like that, something we are ready till that point.
Okay. And sir, by when center list will be out?
Any date would be out. Basically, we are waiting for the students. We're waiting for how many students are going in which city. After that, allocation had to be made. Now, since the window is closed on 15th, any moment it will be out.
Okay.
Because in some city, there is 8 center required or 10 center required or 3 center required. We were not aware. We were not aware 3 center or 10 or 8. Now the figure has come to us. We are making that arrangement. Any moment we will announce it shortly.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, Tuhin, I'll be forwarding it to you. Please take it further.
Okay. So should we proceed with few other questions right now, and then I'll carry forward this to some another speaker. Just a moment. There is a question for CMA Intermediate. I have filed the exam form for Intermediate Group 1 and 2 to be held in December 20, and I wish to opt only for Group 2 now. So is there changes as possibility to make now in the group?
I'll listen to your question later. I'm writing, Mr. Arpan, are you ready for the examination, or why you're disturbing others? You're writing here in a way to the 100 students at the chat box. Now you're writing every student should opt out. You opt out now. You leave this channel. Why you come here? You're writing 1 year hard work done, spoiled by many false news. Don't compare us with global exam. Now you're writing every student should opt out. What you're talking? Please bring your questions here. Don't come to spoil the mindset of the others. Now your question again, sir. Mr. Tain, your question.
Yeah, so there is a student who has applied for the intermediate examination for both the group. Right. Now he wants to change it into a single group. So is there any possibility to change it to a single group from the both group?
Due date is over. Still, the student should put the request to exam help desk. Okay, student should send the request to exam help desk, and we will take care of that. We will support the student because on the pending we will be the very liberal approach will be there. Don't worry for it. You send the request.
Okay. Let's move further some another. Yeah, there is one also question is from the student that is there in the result is something will mention that examination is from home based, center based, online. Is there something is going to
nothing is going to mention it is the examination as the normal system. Same questions in the normal way. No, nothing will be mentioned there.
Okay.
As routine market is there, same thing will go.
Okay. And those who are opted for the center-based examination, is there any document that need to be carried forward by them to the center, or just admit card what we used to carry forward?
So photo ID could be there. Photo ID means maybe the institute student ID card, or maybe Aadhaar, PAN, or something where your photo ID, photo identity should be there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, next question.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. Can I ask, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah.
Sir, can we answer all the question, including the one which are give for choice, so that they will consider the question in which we have scored the better marks?
In theory, fine. This is a point which I will not consider. In the theory, it will be possible. In a theory, it will be possible. We'll make window for that.
Can we
Yes,
switch?
yes.
in between
Yes, will. I'll note it down. I'll take care that it is there. I'll note this suggestion and sure that it is there. But in MCQ, you're saying MCQ option should not be there. Okay, because MCQ, the option will be in the MCQs also. You keep it, I'm noting this question and we will bring the, I'll inform through the official notifications. Let us examine this, how to bring it. Because in a theory, we can give the option comfortably. You reply all and we will check and give the best. But in other than this examination, paper checking of MCQ question, because the questions are in the A, B, C, D option formats. In that case, giving this option is not convenient. Not convenient. I'll clarify through this notification. In theory, it may be possible, in others not possible, and accordingly, I'll see what arrangement can be made. I'll reply to that. So can
Sir,
we?
one more question.
Can we reply to all the questions? Right. Yes, sir. Next question.
Sir, can we switch to different network in between exam?
No, sir. Your exam will stop automatically. Not allowed. For security reason, not allowed. Security reason, not allowed.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So one question is also there that the mock test paper is being issued by the institute. So will the exam pattern and the mock test paper which is available, will it be the same or it's different? It's a huge number of questions is coming from
The same. The same questions
will be the same.
The same manner questions will be there. However, the questions will be extra in the main examination. There will be options in the examination.
But the pattern will be the same.
Pattern will be the same. Suppose here in the theory question there are suppose 3 questions in the mock test. In the final it may be for 5 or 6 something like that, and you will get the option to attempt 3. Pattern will be same. Don't worry. Pattern will be the same.
Okay, because students are worried about the pattern, so the pattern will be the same.
Same.
Okay, so
regarding that, I also have one question. The pattern will be same, but the question framing, students were asking that how much part will be for the descriptive question and how much part will be the MCQ based question. Is there any fixed ratio or is there any estimated part?
Please refer to the existing question papers. We have not changed the syllabus. We have not announced any new pattern of the mixture of the theory or practical. Whatever the existing pattern is there, you can refer to the previous question papers. That will continue. As a faculty, you can advise the student accordingly. Because I've seen most of the question papers have 25 marks MCQ and true and false and all this. You can advise the students accordingly. Whatever the pattern is of the previous examination, that will continue. I can summarize. First 25 marks in most of the question papers is MCQ. We will keep as it is in this test paper. True and false will keep as it is. Match the following, same we'll ask the reply in the MCQ format, and fill in the blanks we'll ask the reply in MCQ format. Now there are theory questions, pure theory questions, we'll give you the box to type. Now wherever the questions are of the accounting or the costing or the operations or the taxation where you have to solve, there the question will remain in the same like it was earlier. Only we are taking the mode of answer changing. It means whatever the mixture of the theory and practical component were there, that you can advise the students accordingly. You refer to the previous paper, that component will maintain theory and practical.
Okay, sir. So the thing is that only the question answering pattern will change. Institute will give such facility so that the question can be answered easily in online mode.
Yes,
or exam pattern will not be changed. It will be same as earlier. And so one more question, one student was asking in the chat box, suppose a student has given 2 papers from one PC and later on it get broke down or some issue occurs.
That's not a problem. I'm replying. For a 3-hour examination, one PC is required. Second paper can be given with the
Okay,
similar.
for other paper.
No problem. From where you log in at 10 a.m. at the timing of the examination, from you where you start the exam, you have to conclude the same. It means there can be 4 different PC for the 4 different examination. No problem with that.
Okay.
No problem with that.
Sir, is some assessment procedure is there, right? So for all the pieces, they have to keep on keep that assessment procedure before earlier. There is some assessment procedure for attending for using the PC, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for all these paper, if they want to use the different PC, or maybe they want to keep a backup, so they have to keep on keep the assessment part done before.
Mm-hmm. That configuration, that is possible for 2 papers because we are allowing mock examination, 1 theory, 1 practical. You can go for mock. Okay. Now you are doing mock test practice. There will be the real situation mock exam for 1 day. 1 morning, 1 evening, 1 practical, 1 theory. In that you can try 2 pieces. That is the maximum you can do. Otherwise, you read the instructions for what are the system requirements. You ensure that these are available in other PC also if required. It was you have decided that you will go for 4 pieces. In any case, 2 options are there. You can test you 2 pieces. One for mock test, you can mock examination. There are 2 examinations. Accordingly, you can test 2 pieces. Otherwise, you follow the system guidelines which will be there.
Okay. So, is there?
Now, I'll take up some questions. Some WhatsApp question is there. In center-based exam, how can we ask for additional sheet? Since the computer system doesn't allow us to talk. In a center, there are invigilator. You can ask any number of sheets. There's a physical person is sitting there. You can go to him or her, or maybe sitting nearby. You can ask him. The physical person is there. Now the point is, it should happen in a home-based. How will you ask additional sheet? You have to tell your proctor, my sheet is finished. I'm going and bringing one for in a half minute or 10 seconds, something like that. In a center-based, the person is there. He can give you any number of sheet you want. And the second question is a repeat, which I will take care later. Can we answer all the questions? Apparently, in multiple choice, the answer will be no. It is not possible. Still, we will inform through the formal notification because multiple choice checking will not be easy. So we will still confirm through the notification. The second question which has come from Sanjana. Yeah. Others, I'll just see some more question is there. Regarding opening of the libraries during examinations. Libraries, you need to coordinate where you're going, which chapter, which region. You have to coordinate with them only. I'm not aware where library is there, where library is not there. You have to coordinate at your level only. Fine. Organizing team, you can take up further questions.
Okay. Is Sai Sudhir is there?
Sir, can I ask?
Organizing team to confirm.
Hello. Sai Sudhir, I think.
Yes, from my side, so everybody welcome.
Yes, SM Sajjad, you can ask.
Sir, in case of home base, I think at least switching between 2 different networks must be allowed, as we can't guarantee our broadband. In case of one broadband goes off, we must allow to connect other hotspot.
For security reasons, it will not be possible. It will total put the examination in danger. We can only help you out with the re-examination or so. That help we will always provide to all.
So one more question is coming out from the students that suppose earlier there was the option that the students can opt out. Some of the students has opted out, and then the option of given that you can mail to the institute if you want to opt out for the one group. Now that students want to give one group examination. So is it possible now?
The students should put a formal exam help desk. We will put a liberal view before the committee for that. No? I told that you can send the request to help desk because of COVID pandemic issues and all. The committee will take a liberal view and will take care that these are approved. You can send the request, no problem.
Prakash, sir?
Yes, sir. I think most of the queries have been told by this, sir. So there is one more problem. There are many students who are choosing their option for, say, choosing for group 1 or group 2 or opting out, but they are not getting any response from the institute. So they are still in doubt whether their response has been noted by them or not. What should they do?
You must have got the email of confirmation.
Hello.
You must have got the email and SMS of both the things of confirmation, what you have selected.
They are saying they did not get any, they did not get any mail or message from the institute. So they are still in doubt whether the response has been noted or not.
Such students should put the mail to help desk, and if no reply, you please send further mail to examination.director, or you send WhatsApp to me.
Okay.
From WhatsApp to me. Okay. We'll see to it if something is pending.
Okay, sir.
We are replying to all the mails. Still, if some issues are there, we are there to take care of each and every student.
Okay. So what is about the planning for the practical questions? How the students should proceed with the practical questions?
I think as a faculty, you need to advise them.
No, the question pattern will be the same, right? Like if they need to do rough work, need to do some rough work or something. So how?
I think I should take some time to show you the pattern. Reason being, I'm just now seeing the query, sir, whether 25% is MCQ, whether objective. That is the basic problem. The students have not seen the old question papers. What is the pattern at present? Earlier, you were appearing in the physical examination without looking at the pattern. Today, you have seen the pattern for 30 days or 25 days or something like that. And you say, no, this time is short to see the pattern of examination. Earlier, you have not seen the pattern of examination. Just see number of chat is there. Sir, whether 25 is MCQ and others. It is, if you are not aware of this pattern till now, this 10 days extension or 15 days extension will also not help you. Because we have already brought the mock test portal more than 20 days back in inter, and in final it is more than 10 days back. Even if you're asking this, whether 25 marks is objective, it means you have not seen the mock test at all. How the extension will help you? Okay, I'm showing you one of the question paper if you want.
Yes, sir. You must. It will be helpful.
Share screen option. I need to see. Let me see whether host disabled participant for screen sharing. If you can do it, I can show the question paper.
Yes, sir. It will be very transparent for all if you can share.
Now, sir. Now you can, sir.
Hopefully, one Word file is there. Some file is there visible. Is there some physical file?
Yeah. It's visible.
Okay. This is the original question paper of the last examination. December 19. Intermediate costing. 100 marks. 3 hours. Figures are written on the right side. All sections compulsory. Though in sections, I can't help this. Fine. Section A. You can read the instruction. Section A contains question number 1. All parts are compulsory. Please read question 1. Choose the correct answer from given alternatives. And you see, it is 1 into 10 equal to 10 marks. And it is nothing but MCQ. 10 marks MCQ. I'm not bringing new MCQ. It is there since years together as a first question of 25 marks, which includes 10 MCQ. These are 10 MCQs in a costing paper, and it is almost in all papers, somewhere maybe in 5, but mostly in 10 marks. After these 10 questions, see part B. Match the statement in column 1 with the most appropriate statement in column 2. You may opt to write in Roman or something. Please see on the left there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Match the following. Now match the following is nothing but again the MCQ. Here out of 8 options you have to select one. In MCQ you are selecting 1 out of 4. Here you have to select 1 out of the 8 option. We have converted in this mock test. I'll just show you the mock test also now. In the mock test, first question we have carried as it is, 10 marks MCQ. Second question we have converted into the MCQ format. Now, this is the original second question, part B, question 1, part B. Match the following. We have select 1 out of the 8 option. We have made it the MCQ 5 marks. C part, state true and false in 5 marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The true and false is brought in the same manner in the mock test. This is mock test. C part, the statement is true, the statement is false. Those who have already seen the mock test have practiced this. The statement is true, statement is false. It will select one of the 2 options, true and false. Now 10 marks, 5 marks, 5 marks. D option, fill in the blanks, 5 marks. The same is carried in the mock test, 25. These are 25 marks in the costing. In most of the paper, it is a 25 mark. In some paper, it is 20. If you have not seen this, this is the system since years together. Nothing new is created. If you have not seen this system by studying so-called 1 year hard work, how you can see this system in the next 10 days? This question is coming because you have not seen the system at all. Neither you have seen in the physical examination, nor you have seen the mock test, which is available since last 20 days. This is a 25 question going as it is. Now I'm taking you to the last question. Last question of the question paper. These question papers are available at the website. Their name is suggested answers. It has the answers also. Now coming to the last question, just see. Answer any 3 out of the 4 questions, theory questions. It is the costing paper. Costing does not mean that you have to solve the bigger questions, full-fledged costing question of a 10-15 mark full question, nothing like that. 25 marks you have seen. Now this is the 15 mark. 3 question out of 4. It is a theory, and we will give you box to type. Meaning thereby the whole year you continue to practice the bigger questions of the costing, the large size questions of the costing, or maybe the counting or the other subjects, taxation and operations, such and all. But the practically 25 is a smaller question paper, number 1, and the last is the theory, even in these practical, so-called practical subjects of the costing. And whenever this online exam was announced, large number of mails started pouring to me because number of people who were not interested in online told students, please copy paste from the Twitter and the Facebook and put to the institute mail. We don't want online examination. How we will appear in the costing and accounts and all. Please tell me whether the costing paper is a pure theory paper, pure practical paper. Answer is no. Please see the previous paper. I'm showing you right now the previous paper. Previous paper is 25 mark. The smaller ones, question 1, and the last question 8 is 15 mark. Again a theory. Now the balance question remains 60. Now 60 is the paper from question number 2 till 7. Question number 2 till 7. This is whosoever is doing has to stop this. Fine. Question number 1 is 25 mark. Question number 8 is 15 mark. Total is 40. Now in between the questions are of 60 marks. Question 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even the options are there. Those questions are the mixture. Some are the practical, some are the theory in between. Meaning thereby even this so-called costing paper is not pure a practical paper. Now in between going to the question number 2 or 3. If you see the question number 2, it is written 2 to 8, question 2 to 8. Every question is a 15 mark question. It means this is a 75 mark paper in between. One question is extra here. So you see question 2A. Compute minimum stock, maximum stock, reorder stock, average stock, total are 9 marks. It is not a 15 mark question. Part A 9 marks, part B in a manufacturing unit, exactly limited not, the question is 6 marks. So then now I have replied to the people who are writing, the students who are writing in the chat box, sir, whether it is 25 MCQ, I've shown you the present structure. Please see the previous question papers. If you are not seeing the mock test, please see the previous question papers also. Fine. Now the further you can, as a faculty, you can help them in how to solve the or present the questions. Fine. Over to the organizing team.
So can we say that most of the questions are objective based only? Like even if a full-fledged question coming for 8 marks, there will be having a unseen passage kind of thing, like what Akshay sir also said. Okay, unseen passage kind of question will come, and the answer will be given in 4 different parts containing 2 marks each.
Okay, I'll show you this one particular part. Now, in between these questions are there, like this is a question of a 9 mark in the last question paper, previous question attempt. Xeon Limited uses 3 types of material A, B, C for production of product P. And data of raw material ABC is given, usage per unit of product is given, reorder quantity is given, price per kg is given, and other data is given. If the requirement is compute minimum stock, compute maximum stock, reorder level, average stock. Minimum stock of A, whereas for B they are asking maximum stock. For item C, there are raw materials are there. No? For raw material A, they are asking for the minimum stock. For raw material B, they are asking for the maximum stock. For raw material C, they are asking for the reorder level. And in case of A, they are asking for the average stock level. This is a 9-mark question. Now, in the present situation, we were giving you stepwise marking when something is correct. Somewhere we were giving 2 and somewhere maybe giving 1.5, somewhere 3. But we were giving the marks when the minimum stock was correct or when the maximum stock was correct and reorder level was correct. The marks were granted there only. And you were solving this plus this minus this and some formula and final answer. Now in the mock test or in the paper, it will be like this. I'm showing you right now. Like this. Question 2 AZ Limited. Same question is converted in this mock test for the examination purpose, where you can see same question will come, how the answer will be different matter. On the basis of above information, you are required to answer the following. The minimum stock of A is. It means earlier you were computing the minimum stock of A by writing the formula, then the figure this plus this minus this something, and final answer was there. And we were giving you the marks at the final level. And the total marks of 4 points for 9. But in a computer checking, we have made it 8 for equality, 2 each. Just minor changes there. Earlier it was 9 marks, now we have made it 8 marks. But 2 marks for each of the items asked, minimum, maximum, reorder and all. Now here you are, it is convenient to answer. The minimum stock of is A, 3520 kg, 4500, 5400, 4000. It is giving advantage to the student. Earlier, suppose the answer of student was 4300. The minimum stock of A comes 4300. And he will write, answer will be wrong. And 0 mark for minimum stock. Now at least he can show, he say, oh, 4300 is the option in here. Minimum stock of A is 3500 something, 4500, 54 and 4000. At least is a convenience for a student. If he has done some calculation error, he will come to know at least my answer is not appearing. I have to recompute. So this is the way we have converted the practical questions for the purpose of taking the answers.
So, sir, students can use their own personal sheets for rough work while attempting these questions?
Yes, yes.
They can use their own personal sheets for doing their rough work for finalizing the answer.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So one more question regarding that, regarding this pattern. There are 4 options. Some of the students are saying, suppose someone give tukka, A, B, C, D, that's it, C, and he will be awarded the marks. Can we do one thing? We just ask what is the minimum stock level, and there is box where he can type 4300 is the right answer. Because there are some tricks. We will put all the 4 things, and we will get to know the questions accordingly. So many questions can be solved through answers through reverse calculations as well. So there are chances of that as well. Instead of that, we just give one box. What is the reorder level? And there is a box. Just type what is the reorder level only.
But sir, why you are making it difficult? it's a good thing for
This is possible. Your solution is possible. Your solution is possible.
It will be more beneficial to such students, those who are saying there will be easy pattern and all, tukka can be given and all. So this will be helpful
so
for
here
them
we can
as
take
well.
Majority, because I believe this options are the better way. What about you, Sajjad and Tuhin? Prakash sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right. For that, this last point of time, if you change the exam pattern again, the students are definitely going to opt out.
So this option 1 is better, sir. Yeah.
Option one is internationally being followed, though second is possible. Your suggestion second is possible. But it is possible in any case. Internationally, this was being followed. We did a good research of all the institution, what they were doing, and finally we reached here. Yes, option is possible in any case. Other thing is possible. No issue. At least in this recording, you have given the idea for the committee to deliberate.
And so how about other subjects like law, hardcore theory? There we have case studies, and taxation. There we have long questions assessment and all.
Also in a law, number of questions are a case study question. Because I'm practicing company law, I can discuss company law. A notice of the meeting of AGM was signed on X date, posted on Y date, reached to somebody on Z date, or didn't reach to somebody, meeting held on such and such date. Before that, the board of meeting approved the balance sheet on such and such date. Please advise whether the AGM is genuine or not, or maybe valid or not. Here also the same type of things will come. Same type of option things will come.
So right now, but the biggest fear among students is about quoting sections. So they are saying if the question is objective, so do we have to learn all these sections in taxation and law?
I'm not creating new thing. Please follow the previous pattern. I told you, please follow the previous question paper. We have not changed. The institute has not changed the question also. We have changed the mode of receiving the answer. It means whatever preparation you were doing with the section or without section, I'm not aware you see that. Whether student was doing with section or without section, we have not changed that phenomena. Question is the same. How you will give the answer to me, I have to catch your answer. Earlier I was catching your answer through a physical paper. Now I'm catching your answer through IT platform. Question is not being changed. Please note it. Question is not being changed. Answer format is being changed.
So one of the question is raised by the students, as you have confirmed in the earlier webinar as well. The result declaration will be faster in online mode. So some of the students are saying then why exam cannot be extended for 10 to 15 days as exam date will be same as earlier.
Dear student, 10 to 15 days is a words being spoken by you. But for an institution, I'm not saying no to you. I told I'm putting your request to the committee. But that is not a 10 or 15 days. Straightway 10 or 15 days will clash with the company secretary examination. Then it goes beyond that.
Okay, sir.
Then it's not 10, 15 because you are asking 10, it is 10. Some students are asking 30 also, some students are asking 15. Yes, so that it will depend on the committee considering the company secretary examination, considering the other elections. So accordingly, that parallel is a trouble. We have no option in extending. The only thing is that when the students of June are facing the trouble, I shared 5 points to you. You can show the recording if some student has joined it. I spoke in the beginning 5 issues that we will examine it. In any case, I will put your request, but please note my 5 issues I will share you in the beginning. We'll definitely deliberate the request and come back to you.
And so there's a query regarding handicapped students who are differently abled. Will they get extra time for typing and all?
In the present system, the same rule will follow. In the present system, they don't get extra time, but they get a helping hand that they'll get.
On online mode also, they'll be eligible for it.
And center, definitely in the center they'll get.
And so one query regarding same issue, Hindi medium students, how they will be able to answer in that case, as typing in Hindi is very pretty hard.
They will write in the sheet and we are allowing them the photo click option, allowing only to the Hindi students. Photo click the sheet and upload at the answer.
So for that, camera quality should be good in that case, so that the answer could be clearly captured.
Right, mobile is there. That is sufficient. Mobile quality is sufficient. These are also schools are working through that.
So they can just scan from the mobile their answer and they can upload the answer.
If they are in a center, they will help them. And if they are at home, definitely the the option will be there in the screen. It will come in the screen. Sorry, mobile is not about something.
Yeah, so they will show to the screen. So therefore, I asked camera quality.
That option will be available. That option will be available, and all Hindi students will be informed for that option. Fine. Any other question, or I'll look at my.
No, sir. Sir, there is another question. Can we expect more of practice papers on all these subjects right now?
Earlier it was 5. The student requested for more. We within 48 hours made 10.
Okay. So can we have a series of questions in such a way that the students can expect more? And if it would be requested, there's a request regarding the same, can we have the same MCQ or same pattern in which examination will come over, including the options and other things also?
That will be one-day exam. That will be one-day exam, morning, evening. In the coming week only, you will get the notification any day.
Okay.
It will be one-day examination, one theory, one practical, which will exactly as per the original.
Exactly. That's what we are.
This mock test platform is not by the examination departments. This is by the I'm the chairman of the studies directorate.
Okay.
Studies board of studies. I'm the chairman, and this is a practice platform by us for the students. Examination department has not ventured into that. They will venturing into through the online mock exam. One day you will get it, and then you can test the whole system and see the original examination, original face. There may be here and there color change in the screen also from the mock test and that you'll get in the coming days.
Okay. So there's one more student. He is appearing for final exam, Sachin Kushwaha. Sachin, he's here. Sachin, if you would like to have other questions, you can ask it from sir. Sachin, are you? Yeah.
I'm also reading some.
Yeah, so there's lots of questions coming over right now also. Sachin, am I audible? Sajad, do you left with any question right now?
I'm right now also looking at the questions at WhatsApp and responding there, or maybe at screen if I'll see.
Already asked.
Okay. Tuheen, any other question left out? Actually, sir, you need to unmute Tuheen, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuheen, any other question left out?
Yeah, just going through it.
Yeah.
One or two are left, so let's just ask about.
So I presume there's few more questions coming up after watching this video. Other questions will definitely crop up.
Some are coming up to my WhatsApp also because I shared my number in the chat.
Yeah.
I'll share one question. I reply to 3-4 questions directly.
Yeah, sure.
One of the question is, sir, you told each mail is being replied, but they have not replied the mail to me. I'm sending a photo click. And I should have show on the screen what is the mail. The subject is request for extension of exam. The student is saying, I have not got reply. These things are not for the administration matter. This goes to the whole board for deliberation, and these come to the notification, not to the individual reply. 85,000 students cannot be replied on that. Yes extension or no extension. No worry. It's fine. Good question. It was a good question. Okay. Fine. I think all queries on my chat is also over. Fine.
So, but I presume there could be some questions. So can we, if possible, can we have your extra time little in coming week or so? If by then students will crop up with some other queries regarding the same.
One question is, can we get a few minutes extra to read the question paper? We'll let you know. On that too, on the first day, some students asking, on first day give us 15 minutes extra to read the paper on first day. Some students asking, we have not formally announced till date. Let us examine it once again. I think we missed it. We will examine this request also.
Many of the students are asking again and again same query regarding postponement. Sir has already answered. Please watch the video from the beginning. Sir has said they are considering everything, and he is getting more mails regarding that. Do not postpone the exam, because some of the students are there who don't want any extension. They are studying from many time as well, or more mail are regarding that. However, institute will consider their request as well. So wait for some time. Institute is looking over the election issue as well. Students, institute is looking CA other exam clashing as well. So this is the clarification for the sir, and possibility is always there. This is the final thing from the sir.
So one question is there in regards to the practical questions. There are some format like in the tax and some other subjects in the practical paper, the format that have to be drawn in the physical examination while we are about to give. So what are the stuff in regards to this online examination in regards to format preparation and all, like in taxation?
I missed it. I think you're asking there's a difference in the physical and the. You need to repeat.
Yeah, in the physical form of examination, we used to maintain some of the formats, like in the taxation paper, we have to maintain some formats. So how about in the online examination about maintaining the formats, like in taxation paper, in accounts?
Please first you need to see the mock test only.
Mock test.
Please see the mock test only. You are not seen that.
So one question is coming in the chat box as well, that some of the areas has become COVID epicenter or the hotspot areas. Now some of the students want to change their center based to home based or want to change their center. Is it possible now?
Center based to home based we will definitely take care. Center to home will be convenient, but allowing a center in the last minute will not be easy option. Suppose there are 30 people in a particular center and 31 comes, today I need a center. That will not be possible. But center to home, yes, definitely will take care. Center to home will take care. Reverse is not true. You can understand the things. Immediately creating a center, if the seat is not available in that center, how you can help in the last minute. So going for home based, we will always be there to support you.
So one more question, last question from my side. Suppose one student is going to give both group examinations and later on he choose to give only one group examination. So as earlier student did not counted any attempt for that, is it same right now or any attempt will be counted in that case?
Counting is for what purpose?
For attempt.
For personal psychology only. For personal psychology only. There's nobody else who needs this number of attempts or so. I feel it will not be counted for the practical life. Even in the job option, when it is the continuity, one group in a June, one group in December, continuity, it will not be considered in the even job prospects. At the institute level, no counting is there, only personal psychology only. Fine, no problem will be there in the job, no problem will be there.
Okay.
It is related only to the job, no problem will be there.
Okay.
I think, sir, most of the questions have been resolved. Thank you so much, sir. But sir, like there could be a probability, like over the period with the coming days, students might crop up with some other questions also. So can we expect little bit of your time in coming future also for resolving the queries?
And some students asking, sir, when you will give the formal reply on it, exam notification. I think we have to immediately need committee discussions, and we'll get back to you soon, very, very soon on that. Because I know I'm getting again chats. Please help in extension. I will definitely put
everybody is basically asking for.
I assure you, will put up. I'll put up before the committee immediately this, and I'll see that that the committee discusses as soon as possible. What he discusses, I'll see to it. They discuss it immediately. It's not a one-man decision; it's an institute decision. I'll see to it. It is taken fast. Both ways, it's fast. Both ways. Yeah. Though I told you, practically is very cumbersome, difficult, but still, I am with the force. I will today's discussion. I will pass on with force to the committee. Is any other question?
Sajad, Sachin, Tuhin, Akshay sir, Prakash sir.
Most of the questions has been addressed by sir.
I think Sajad has something to say.
Sir, exam timing will be only 3 hours or 3 hours 15 minutes like before?
Like before only. Like before means 3 hours only.
So 15 minutes given for question paper.
We're asking for it. I'm asking for it. I'll put it for approval. We'll put before derivation. Earlier also the session came, but I think the final result has not come. Any approval from the committee is not there till now. I'll request the committee once again to deliberate on 15 minutes properly. That request was there on first day. It should be 15 minutes extra. The request was, you have seen number of question answer coming in the notification in the last few days. With the large number of queries were there accordingly, maybe some missed. The 15-minute request is there for first examination. I'll put before the committee for deliberation and come back to you. One more query is there. Can we type by pen in a touch laptop? Again, we will reply on through notification. Let us check the systems. Well, any other question? Just see.
Yes, sir. I actually want to ask the last question. Like in case of Delhi or Maharashtra, there is a possibility of partial or possibility of lockdown. The entire city may not go for lockdown, but like some areas in Delhi, say East Delhi, may go for lockdown. So what happens if suppose students have chosen for center-based exam and the particular area in which the center falls goes for lockdown? So what will happen for those students whose center actually falls in that particular area, which has been partially locked down by the state?
We'll give you the home-based option immediately.
Okay, sir.
Immediately we'll shift you to home-based. Yeah.
And so students are raising query regarding the opening of correction window to change the examination center. Is it possible now also?
Center will not be possible because physical center arrangement has to be based on your selection, and you have already given the selection. Based on that, we are going for it.
So most of the students might have moved to their hometown and they might be studying it from somewhere. That's why this question is cropping up.
Even earlier that problem was there. Physical examination also there used to be examination form by 30th 9 for December exam. You see here, you are selecting hardly 1 month before, even less than 1 month before.
Okay, so center option cannot be changed, but they can at any time opt out for a home-based one.
That we will allow. Though as per notification, that is not allowed, but that committee will allow your request. If you send the request, we will take care.
Okay.
Because we understand that, and that is practically possible also. That is practically possible. In that situation, we will be wasting our center-based resources. Somebody has chosen the center-based resource center. We have made arrangement for a center. The student is not going to center. Definitely, the institute will losing the resources, but we are with you. Center to home, we are with you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I think most of the questions have been resolved. Prakash, sir, do you have something to say?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Actually,
yeah.
Sir, the last question last question I asked. Suppose you are saying if there is a possibility of partial lockdown in some area, you will give the option to take exam from home base. But is it possible for someone who has given two who has given 2 papers on center-based exam, and then you allow him to take exam from home base? So how is it possible for him to buy laptop or something?
To that remote, I cannot help you out, sir. The institute cannot help you to do that remote angle. That remote angle will be the
only because he did not have laptop or something.
If I have to, sorry, sir, just wait. If I have to take care of the laptop for each and every student, then this postponement from September was not required. We were ready in the examination on 1st September itself. If we had to take care that every student must have as a back-end laptop. On the examination was to start on 1st September, only because large number of students told, sir, we don't have laptop at home. At that time, it was the only home-based examination announcement from 1st September. Mid-July, the institute announced, that we are going for only home-based exam, and notification will come on 1st August. I had personally, as president, announced. Within those 15 days, there was a large number of mails, sir, we don't have a laptop. I arranged for your laptop in the center. Now you say, sir, if center is a corona, please arrange a laptop at my home. Sorry, I cannot help you out. You need to look at your neighbors only, and that is your personal arrangement.
Sir, but mobile based is not permissible.
Mobile based is possible only in foundation MCQ.
Okay.
Here the theory questions are also there. Theory in a mobile is not a convenient option. There's a remote chance which you're talking, remote chance to that you don't have a laptop. Everybody today has the arrangements. Everybody has the arrangements. You're not having your neighbor friend or something except, but that you're talking in the remote test now. Those who are not having the laptop are given the center. Now you're saying if the corona comes in the center after 2 exam, when it will come, then you talk to us. Then we'll see to it how to help you out.
But sir, At the end, they can opt out at any point of time now.
I'm backend ready, technically second option also, no? I'm ready. I will be ready for the second exam also. Don't worry about it. No?
Okay.
You please look at the second option. As I told, if technical issue comes to student, I will be at the back end. We will be ready to examine those cases and give the option immediately thereafter. You will fall under that in that case. Don't worry for it. Large number of arrangements are done. Don't worry for it.
Yeah, Sajjad, you have something to say? Yeah.
Sir, in case of central base, how much time before we have to reach exam center?
As a routine time, 10-15 minutes before the normal procedure.
Okay.
Because that all social distancing, hand wash, you are now aware of the things that are done in a faster manner, no problem these days. The routine manner, wherever you go.
In center-based examination, webcam will be on or only the examiner will be there? Some of the students were asking that question.
And in center, everything will be ours. Only you need to carry your pen, pencil, calculator if allowed in a particular examination. We will provide you a sheet. We will provide you the computer. We will provide you the computer with webcam.
And sir, whether e-admit card will be allowed to reduce the risk of the COVID?
E-admit card. Generally, it is allowed in all systems, but still, since you have asked me, I'll clarify through a notification. Generally, it is allowed in such examination, e-admit card. So I will still advise the institute committee to formally respond to it. I'm saying it in positive manner. Yes, it will be, but we will formally wait for the formal information. I'll add on this information in the next notification. I'll advise the institute authorities to see that this is included. This clarification is included, positive or negative.
Okay. Thank you.
One question is asked there in the chat box. Final student has MTP is released for the final student. So the student can go with these MTPs or they have to wait for some another updated MTPs?
Basically, you need to practice the style of a question paper.
Okay.
That is the main objective. For practice, you can take up the old question papers also. Your study material, your notes, then you can see the old question papers. This was just, purpose was to give even one mock test was sufficient. In the government, we get only one mock test. When we give the independent director examination or insolvency or valuation, we get only one mock test at these government websites. The purpose was of this mock test only to give you the style of paper. In that case, you can, for further practice, you can look at the previous papers.
Okay.
Last question from my side, sir.
Yeah.
One more problem is faced by the students that some of the students has opted out and the computer training and other trainings were exempted for such students for the December attempt. Now they are going to give examination in the June attempt. So is this training exempt for that students still, yes or no?
No, they have to, in case the student does not qualify in December, then the student becomes a June 2021 student. There is no exemption from computer training for that. It means a student qualifies in
for
December,
final student, training.
If student qualifies in December, it's fine. Training is exempted and notification is there. Due to lockdown issues and the COVID and the issues, training is exempted for December. You pass in December, the training is exempted. But if you don't pass in December, then for June 21, you have to complete all such trainings.
And so for final student, that 6-month training?
That is also open, sir, because that training will continue. Because lockdown was
that will not be possible in that time span. Because doing 6-month training, because students will get result in the January or February itself, then he will be able to know that he is.
I got your point that student cannot foresee that I'll fail. You need training only in that situation. Don't worry.
Yes.
Student cannot foresee. You can tell I did not foresee that I will not pass. I was expecting to pass. I couldn't pass. Now how I can do training? I got your point. It is excellent situation you have given me. But it is better you give me this situation after the exam result. We will help the student out.
Sure, sir.
This situation after the examination result. We'll take care at that time.
Fine.
I think, sir, most of the questions sir has answered. Sir, thank you very much for attending this session, and we are looking forward for
So
your
there's
support as well.
one query, like if subject to, like few things are subject to the notifications to be released in a coming time. So if students find out any query out of them, can they raise query?
You can send it to my WhatsApp. I have noticed that I can tell you there are 3 queries with me. In addition to the extension query, can we reply to all the questions including extra? I've told you apparently it is difficult in case of a auto checking question, but still I will formally reply. It will be easier for you to refer to the formal. Can you reply to all the questions? Second, which is pending, I've kept is typing by pen in the laptop. We will reply to it formally. And third, admit card E. The 3 things we will reply in a formal manner so that you feel a comfort of response also. And also I'll get the examined at the backend system also. I'll get the backend system examined also for these 3 things. So these 3 things plus extension you are waiting. You just wait for some days. We'll get back to you on that.
Okay, I would like to summarize, ma'am, if you allow me.
Yeah.
There were some points students were asking. Sir has clarified all the things. Those who joined late, I would like to clarify. First thing, most of the students is still asking about the extension. Anything that happens, that will be communicated by the institute. All issues are reviewing by the institute itself. Second thing, whether a change of center changing is allowed, answer is no, it cannot be. However, you can shift to home-based examination. It is possible, just mail to the institute. Some of the students has opted out, assuming that there will be online examination and all. And after that in June, there will be offline examination, thinking that. So they can mail to the institute if they want to give examination in this attempt. Institute will take care of that. Email ID is exam.helpdesk@icami.in. That was the main problem. So these were the main problem. I think students were thinking about that.
Last query, I am not comfortable with. You told student opted out and now they want to rejoin the examination.
Yeah, sir, I asked that.
No. That is a possibility only if you have taken care by the due date of the notification. And some issues are still pending.
Before the due date
of the notification, 15th November, if you had done that, sent a mail information, and there is an error at the student not replying to you, those cases only. Fresh cases. No.
Now students cannot opt out for
only one convenience I am just discussing right now is, anytime you want home based, we will help you at setting that, because we cannot deny. You feel I have a fear today. Say, sir, I am fearing today to go out. Oh, yes, I agree today. I have to allow you. Na? That is one case.
Changing of network, that will not be allowed. You can use only one internet connection. Yes, that can be mobile hotspot as well, but it should be stable. You have to make sure that. Or if you fail to appear due to internet connection, yes, institute is reviewing that. There will be re-examination as well if these issues are there. So, ma'am, we should conclude and thank you, sir.
Yeah. So thank you so much, sir. Again, the last point is that like subject to certain notifications to be issued very soon. If students find any doubt, they can directly WhatsApp to you. Is there probability for the same to bother you again and again? Also, shall we, Akshay sir, you tell how to proceed further?
I think we should conclude. We have concluded all the points now. So we should thank to the sir. Thank you very much from my side as well.
Thank you so much, sir, from all of us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Akshay sir. Thank you, Prakash sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tuheen, Sajad, Sachin,
Thank you,
everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, wholeheartedly for being here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Bye, goodbye.
Thank you.